Welcome one and all, I am SocioPsycho, and today we will be looking at a game called OMG Zombies. Now this is a game developed by Laughing Jackal, and it is a unique type of game. So let's jump in first by looking at the options menu. The options menu is very limited, but the game is not very graphically demanding, so I feel it gets away with it in a simplistic way. You have your basic game music right here, a nice little slider. There's not too much sound complexity in the game, so I believe this is simply enough. And you have your in-game volume for certain actions. When you click over a zombie, it makes a noise, how loud you want that to be. You have your screen resolutions, which gives a wide variety, which is more than pleasing to hear. Your basic controls is either a keyboard or a controller. And the default keys are simplistic. Don't really use them all that much, especially if you're using a mouse, but they're very easy to rebind. Brings it right up, just pop it back to H, and there's no issues there. So the options menu for this game I feel is suitable for what the game offers. Now if we load up into the game ourselves, and load, the game offers different levels and variations, and I've completed many before making this video to get a good assessment of it. There's many more, as you can see, a lot of different missions. Now the maps may be reused, but the levels of zombies that they have on them are quite different in all, which gives a different type of monsters. Not monsters, but zombies. You have your civilian zombie, which is simple. It walks around. When you shoot it, it blows up. Your bloated zombie does less damage, I feel, than the regular zombie, and just takes up more space. It's a fatter version. Cop zombie shoots a bullet when it's killed. A soldier shoots a bunch of bullets. This guy, when he dies, he makes a puddle of acid where he lands. When he blows up, part of him explodes, and if it hits another zombie, that zombie will die. The runner zombie will run in the direction it's facing at the time and blow up. Screen blow up, kind of. You'll see. And the zapper connects a zap to another zombie like a clothesline and anybody that runs into it. You also have barrels, which explode, catch every zombie around it in a radius on fire, and your ammunition and damage and reload speed. All these zombies and abilities, while I went through this, is they can all be upgraded here via this screen. After each mission, depending on how well you do in it, they have different levels: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, or ultimate, or whatever the last one is. Based on your completion level, you'll get money. You use that money to upgrade your abilities. When you look into the extras here though, it has your stats and personal record, which is always nice. Obviously, don't feel you need to exactly know, I have to explain what a leaderboard is to you. And if you just want to look at the comic story, I mean, the story of this is very simplistic. Zombies broke out and you're trying to escape. It's not that hard. Intro and 2 more endings, depending, that you have to unlock, but I haven't unlocked yet because I have not finished every single mission. Back to the options and the credits. Now when we jump into a game, we'll jump into the starter mission first so you can get a very base idea. As you see, when it loads up here, it has your medals achieved that you've completed on this level, and the type of zombies you'll be facing, which is a good understanding of what you'll be up against, as well as the map. Now when we jump in here, see all the zombies are moving around, and I'm right here. This little guy is me. So the whole mission, as you can see below, we look at the interface, there are 86 zombies on this map. This chain represents how many are killed in tandem at once, how many bullets I have, the health meter to show which zombies have more health than others, which can be useful in later stages, and a color scheme. This is more to show you on a later map when it's visible. Now, very simplistic. You shoot a zombie and you try to get maximum effect. My zombie in this level is more upgraded, so I can get wider explosion ranges. But it's pretty much simplistically this. You shoot, the zombies explode, and take out other zombies. You want to maximize how many zombies you can get killed per bullet. Because if you run out of bullets without finishing the level, so see, like, we have one bullet left over, so we do that, well, we're not going to get the top. It doesn't mean we failed, but we're not going to get the top achievement. And so as you see, now if we go further in, where there's multiple zombie types, and this is the color scheme. The color scheme is useful because if you're looking for a specific one, and it helps you if you can't differentiate in between the zombie types, but it's color coordinated. So you can pick out which one that you want, if that makes it easier for you. So as you see there, one bullet was able to get a fair amount of space. I was trying to actually go for the barrel. There we go. So is the gameplay in its own difficult? No, not at all. Is it compelling enough to spend $4? Yes, I think so. I think it is worth the price title it is. It's a game that its satisfaction comes from getting a chain of kills that end up just decimating half the map or even all. I've had times where I've shot one monster and it's killed everybody on the entire map, and that's very satisfying and funny to see. Now, is there some chance to it? Yes. Is there some patience quality? Yes. But even if you're very patient, patience can help you in different areas, but there is a chance molecule to it. You hit the right enemy at the right time, and they go down. Now here, as you see, make the color scheme for blue guys. When I kill him, he's gonna shoot. As you can see, it's quite funny. Does this game offer a level of depth and personal story character building that some zombie games try doing? No. And is that a weakness? Absolutely not. This game is simplistically beautiful, and it's not something you may play for, 12 hours a day or wake up in the middle of the night and be like, I want to play this game. But it's something that you can fall back on because it's fun to get a chain that just decimates a map. It's fun watching the zombies blow up. It's entertaining in its own right. And if you are somebody who wants to compete against other people on leaderboards, there's always that. Or if you're just somebody like me, I just have to try to get everything the max 100%. I have to kill every zombie on every mission 100%. Will I come back to this game after I do that? Maybe down the road for a quick little laugh at the zombies exploding. But for $4, that's fine by me. I have nothing wrong with the time I've spent. I felt that the money I put in to this game versus the level of satisfaction I've gotten out of it was well spent. See, look at that. There's one lone guy down here. He got left out from the party. But that's satisfying. And yes, I have a lot of things upgraded, and you'll have to work, to get the upgrades too. But that level of satisfaction right there is... Well, let's go over this. This is just another way to access your ability to level up. You just click on the money, see you have total here. You get range, extra population, and damage. The more there are, the easier it is at times to expand upon more damage output, basically. Reasons not to get this game? the cons of it. I really can't think of anything. I mean, it's very simplistic in what it offers. It has a base level of mechanics, but those mechanics say, hey, this is what you're getting into, and it's enough. It's more than enough to just justify this style. It doesn't try to be anything extra. It doesn't try to be, to take itself too seriously, which I feel is a huge issue for a lot of the zombie games. It's a simplistic, watch things explode, laugh, and just feel entertained by that fact. And that's simply all it needs to do. The leaderboards is nice to compete with other people. The map reusage, I don't find it overly frustrating. I think there's one map that I don't enjoy, but there's not too many of them. But what really makes it different, even though there's a limited amount of maps, is that they mix up the zombie combinations on it, which... Oh yeah, I shoot this chick. Oh, she turned in. Kinda missed. But you can see as she's running around blowing stuff up. Even though I missed and she turned and hit and ran into a wall, it still worked out. I was gonna have her run over here to this end corner. And it's those little things that make you want to continue playing, that make it fun, even when you think that things got messed up. Everything you've seen so far has been the mechanics of the game. Your hero can't die, or your character cannot die. There's multiple missions upon which you can take, and it's about trying to go after the one guy who will trigger into hitting other characters, and sometimes you end up crummy circumstances, sometimes you end up with good ones. Also, the sound of this is actually quite good. The music, the zombie voices, as you scroll over, make noise, which is simplistic, you know, it's not all that complicated, but the music fits the theme, and it's well done, and it ties in nicely. And there's not really a lot to say about this. It's what you see right here is what you get, and for the price point of the game, and that's enough. A lot of games try to do a lot of extra stuff that they don't need to do, or try to take themselves to a certain level of hysteria, and it fails horribly. This keeps it simple, and this keeps it satisfying. It's good enough, and it's worth your time, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I have. Thank you for watching. This has been SocioPsycho. Feel free to check out my other videos and reviews. See you next time.